4, building in public. We're just gonna get into it. Alright, so we are working on Consortium today. That's the main goal. Purple now? Why is it purple? I think our preferences are... Alright, sweet. The themes do work. That looks good. Cool, that looks really good. Go ahead and plan out the feature to add a theme customizer. Please allow users to edit a theme and customize it and save it so they can have their own preset themes. Propose the plan for my approval. Let's try to redeploy the agent. Agent 1. Agents, Agent 1. Okay. Try from the beginning. Let's make a new agent. Agents. New profile. New profile. Agent number 2. Running OpenClaw. We're gonna change. We're actually gonna leave it DeepSeek v4 flash free. We'll do that. New profile. Local station 1. Deploy. Detecting the harness. Adding the agent. Writing the workspace files, setting its identity, and deployed. Okay. Internal server error. Please review the server logs and identify the internal server error when deploying the agent number 2 on local station 1. Please think deeply, identify the root of the issue, and prepare for a discussion. Please review all of the running OpenClaw and Hermes instances. Alright. Maybe I shouldn't do it on the development one while it's doing updates in real time. Please spawn a team of Fable 5 agents to audit the current implementation on Consortium. Please find any critical findings and prepare for a discussion so we can address them. Ultrathink, consider this deeply and prepare for an in-depth discussion. Please review all of the running OpenClaw and Hermes agents on local station 1. Please list all of them out and tell me their current status. Please go ahead and implement this entire plan end to end. please give me the URL for the documentation page so we can review it. Yep, that's enough. Thank you. This looks entirely the same. Please make sure all of the changes have been applied to the local instance that we currently have running. It looks entirely the same. Please make sure that this is committed on main, so it's actually running the latest version. Let's go ahead and retry the agent deployment again with the new agent harness that we've made. Local station 1, agent, new agent. Well, it's going to keep resetting as we are developing in real time. If you're just tuning in, we are working on Consortium, our agentic development environment. Currently, we're just going through and making the user experience more streamlined. I mean, pretty much already there, but it's just going through and finding all the rough edges and making sure everything's sweet. So right now we're working on the agent deployment system. That's where we're at right now. Because there's 3 ways we can deploy an agent. We can, well, first we make a profile and we choose what harness we want. Select the model. We can use the Consortium provider, or you can connect your own provider. And see, I'm not very happy with this modal system. It looks pretty bad. So that's one of the things we're going to do, is change the UI for these mobile pop-ups. But I'm just going to go ahead and set it to the free model that I provide everyone. Alright, new profile, agent number 2. Well, it would actually help if we did it in the development environment and not the production. So, agents. And is this one actually running? And that was the question that I had for this session. So it's currently reviewing all of the OpenClaw and Hermes agents that are running, because there's a discrepancy right now where it shows a bunch of these agents are running, but I don't believe they actually are. So yeah, and there's a discrepancy in the user interface too. It's showing that it's online, but then you go to the settings page and then it shows that it's not online. So this should be pretty easy for Claude to fix for us. Let's see. Let's go back to our workspace. New profile, agent number 3. We'll select our free model, new profile, deploy it on local station 1. So it's going to detect the harness is already installed. If it's not, it will install it. It's going to go ahead and add the agent. And then after that, it will write its files. And then it will set its identity. And then it should be deployed. agent profile deployed successfully, so now if we go and chat to agent number 3, which isn't showing up in the list, pre-populated after adding it, so let's refresh. Agent number 3. You might be having some my network. I think the station we're working on is maxed out. No. So much so that the development environment's not loading. Which, there it goes. Hello, agent number 3, are you there? Alright, and then... Please review the issues with the state management of agents. It's showing agents that are online that aren't online, and it's showing agents that are offline that are online. Please ultra think about the consistency and the state of the running agents and identify the root of the issue, and then prepare for a discussion. Yeah, there's an issue with the state management for the agents, so you can't really tell which agent's on, which agent's off. So that's less than ideal. Because as you can see here, I have 7 agents running, but in the session I had asked it to audit how many I actually have running, and there was only 4, so... But we just overhauled the entire agent harness for... so if you're just tuning in, this is Consortium. This is the agentic development environment that I'm working on. There are many like it, but this one is mine. The idea is to give you a nice streamlined ecosystem to actually interact with all of your agentic orchestration across all of your infrastructure. So you can access all of your machines, you can access all of your storage, and then you can interact with all of this with the MCP. So everything that you can do within Consortium, an agent can do for you on your behalf. So it can access all these drives on my devices. I can access external storage. I can configure Google Drive, Dropbox, OneDrive, or any of the other protocols where you can do file sharing. Workspaces. So the whole thing about this is that you need a machine to actually run this, because all of this is end-to-end encrypted from your client to the device in which it's running. So the nice thing about Consortium is that it's all end-to-end encrypted with a zero-knowledge relay. So right now I'm on the web browser, which is the client, and I have a key, a cryptographic key that's been generated for me. So everything that leaves this client is being encrypted through WebSockets, and it allows me to communicate securely with the daemon that's running on my machines from any device. So I can also go ahead and pull up my phone, and I have the application on my phone. So everything that I'm working on right now, I can access from my phone, all of my sessions. So you can see right here in real time, it is working on one of these sessions for the agent overhaul that we just prompted to fix. So I can just walk away from my desk and I can keep working. There's nothing stopping me. And then I also don't have to worry about privacy or security because it's all encrypted. So yeah, this is a really nice way to actually be able to access your infrastructure remotely, all of your agents, and a nice streamlined ecosystem, which we're just going to make even more sweet as the month goes on. So functionality, it's all there, and it's just a matter of making it cool. Yep, Consortium is the product that we're going to be working on over the next month. So I'm actually using Consortium right now to develop Consortium, which is what we're doing today, and will be for the rest of the month, at least on this live stream. On the other live streams, like the Morning Rise and Vibe and the Focus No Talking, I work on some other projects using Consortium to work on them, of course, because and really this project's been evolving over the last year. Like, ever since I started getting into agentic development, I realized there's better ways to actually interact with agents. So this is kind of what's been evolving out of that. Yep. The actual proper term is dog fooding. You're dog fooding your own product. You eat your own product and, dog fooding. But what up, unknown 69420J? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, fun fact, this was well before BridgeMind, and in regards to Claude, yeah, I totally overhauled the entire design, because like if you go to ChatGPT, look, it looks like ChatGPT. You go to Claude, it looks like Claude. You go to Grok, it looks like Grok. They all look the same. And my thinking is that if there's a billion people that are already used to this kind of interface, then why would I try and reinvent the wheel and deviate from, this kind of style? Because I'm trying to make this as streamlined as possible for people to just get started. So like if you go to consortium.dev, it's the same principle. This is what it looks like. Like if I log out, when you show up to consortium.dev for the first time, it's like, let's get to work. What do you want to do? So you say hello, but oh, you gotta log in because I'm not made to compute. So and then we can log in, use my email, and then So, going back to what I was saying about end-to-end encryption, when you create an account, you generate a key, and that key is the key that you use to unlock all of the encrypted content that is on the server, which is going to be your sessions and your ability to access your daemon. So let me go ahead and type in my password. So you have the option to do a cloud backup, which is what I'm doing right now. You can take that key and then wrap it with a password that only you know and have access to. So you can keep it stored in the cloud securely and just unlock it later with your password. So I just typed in my password. And if I had anything running, the daemon at the moment, then we could access everything. But yeah, to make it as seamless as possible for someone that's never interacted with agentic development before, so if you were to go and download Consortium, so like let me just pull up a terminal real quick on my machine. So you can also access terminals directly on any of your machines. So to install Consortium, all you do is npm install -g Consortium at latest. I already have it installed, but I'm just going to check and make sure it's actually up to date. I need to run it with sudo, but I'm actually not going to bother right now because I'm actively using the daemon that's running. But yeah, to install Consortium, it's just a one-line command, and then all you have to do is run Consortium. So if I run Consortium, you can see I'm already logged in, connected to the machine. And if I run Consortium code, we actually provide a CLI, and you can see that the session just popped up here in my user interface. This is just straight up a fork of OpenCode that's been rebranded, but still, you don't have to download anything for a user that's never installed one of these CLI agents before or harnesses to actually use AI. It's already included with it. So you can just get started, and then you'll see that, oh, well, I don't have any usage with this token, but you can see that the session here is directly in sync with the session in the CLI. So if I go back to machines, local station 1, terminal, hello. So totally in sync, encrypted end to end. Yo, what up, Quad? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Just working on some Consortium today, showing it off. But yeah, let's go ahead and pause this. Let's go back to our workspace. And then please use Fable 5 to audit the agent presence system. Think deeply, use UltraThink. I want Fable to go ahead. No, I didn't like the stream. Maybe I should like my own stream. Oh wait, I can start a poll. Thanks for reminding me. Start a poll. Did you like and subscribe? Alright guys, remember to like and subscribe and all that other influencer stuff. Make sure you react to that poll or whatever it wants you to do. Thanks, Quad. Alright, close that. Let's check on our documentation. We want all of the documentation, UI, UX design overhaul currently running live on main, and then please give me the Tailscale URL to actually access and review our documentation page. Yo, what up guys? What up Packet Loss? What up Kerr? Good to see you guys. Thanks for liking and subscribing, all that good stuff. Alright. Yeah, at the moment we're just working on the agent system so we can get some OpenClaw and some Hermes agents going, because I totally redid the harness for it. And then we're gonna get some employees going, some AI employees. I've been using OpenClaw and Hermes to fill certain roles and do certain things on my behalf, but I went ahead and redesigned the entire agent harness so you can go and, so we go to agents and then new profile. You can choose any agent harness. So right now it's just OpenClaw and Hermes, but part of the overhaul was to make it so we can adapt it moving forward, because now there's Nemo Claw and a bunch of other ones. But yeah, so I'm not actually building like any AI harnesses myself necessarily. I'm kind of just making my own little ecosystem to interact with all of the different agent harnesses as seamlessly as possible. So like all of the traditional CLI tools. So you know, I do have Consortium, but really Consortium is just rebranded OpenCode, and I just forked directly from it. But when you go to download Consortium, the intent being that if you've never ever used AI or have any understanding of agentic development, all you have to do is download Consortium, and it streamlines the entire process for you. So when you download Consortium, you already have a CLI tool built in, which is just forked OpenCode, rebranded to Consortium. And then it has my LLM proxy built into it, so I can provide you usage, AI usage. So if I go and make a new session, I use Consortium as the provider. Well, there's actually a UI bug right here. So let me go ahead and make a new session. Session, create. Make that a little bit smaller. Make sure I'm on local station 1. Please review the new session page and prepare for a discussion. We need to review the agent harness selector and the model selection, when I switch between the different CLI tools, it's not properly reflecting the corresponding models provided by the CLI. Please think deeply about this and prepare for discussion. Yeah, like the way that I look at it is, there's a lot of research and development. There's people that get paid $1 million a year to do this kind of stuff and develop all of these harnesses, and they pontificate about the best ways to interact with AI. And then I'm kind of just figuring out how to package it all up and make it super streamlined for somebody that has no idea about AI. So, and then also respecting, you know, modern cryptography, because everyone should care about their privacy and security, but most people don't because of the convenience trade-off. So how can I maximize your privacy and security while also maximizing your convenience with as little trade-offs as possible? And that's probably been one of the hardest engineering aspects of this entire application. So, I mean, I could have went to market with this product when I first showed it off if I didn't have to worry about any of the zero knowledge relay stuff. But, and then eventually this is going to turn into multiplayer AI. I already have the foundation for it, but the hard part is managing keys within organization. So I've really spent the last 3 months thinking about how to securely allow organizations to have key management. And there's multiple different ways you can do it, and I actually support all of them, but I'm looking to have that out in the next month or so, where we can actually start having secure organization-wide, end-to-end encrypted, just multiplayer AI. It's essentially what it is. It's like Google Workspace, but for AI. So everything that you can do within an organization, you can do together. From like talking to your agents in a chat-like system, making group chats, group calls. Yeah, thanks guys for stopping by. Appreciate it. Okay, so we have that session, checking out that UI bug. We have Fable 5 auditing the entire agent presence system, because right now I have, I believe 4 agents running, but there are 7 here. Yeah, and then we already have the call functionality with LiveKit. Alright, this session was the preferences. Alright, so let me go. Should be coming back on. Back, I think. What broke? I think it's cutting in and out. Yep, it is.